And we're getting a look at some of that damage Ryan's been talking about from our Bailey Cornick. She joins us live from the Portland-Westbrook line. Hi, Bailey.
Hey, Nicole. So like you and Ryan were talking about, it's crazy just a matter of a difference that a matter of hours can make. I'm going to show you this hail where the tripod here, the camera's on the tripod. It's actually buried in the hail to have this lighting be good. Let me show you. So it's hard to gather. I tried to make a makeshift snowball earlier. It's very just loose and like little spheres. It's really quite interesting. I wasn't talking to you earlier, Nicole. I was talking to Brian and Amanda when I said this is almost like that fancy crunchy ice you see at like fast food restaurants, or if you have like a nice drink. But the hail, I could tell from an hour or so when we got here, it's starting to melt just a little bit. But it's amazing, like looking in this parking lot. Like we said, we're in the kind of where Portland meets Westbrook, right in that area. And this parking lot looks like a parking lot in Maine on like a March or an April day when the snow is starting to melt. It's really bizarre looking because, as you can see, it's sunny and it's a beautiful day now that the rain has cleared and we have all of this hail. I will mention there's a little bit of flooding on this road behind me. It seems to be subsiding, so all good on that front. So, Nicole, I'll toss it back.
All right, good for slushy making, but not snowmen, it looks like there. Thanks, Bailey. Well, Portland police are looking for witnesses who may have seen a homicide near Tukey's Bridge last week. Julia Nader was killed, and police arrested Glenn Rodney, and they charged him with murder. Investigators believe there were 6 people in the area at the time, and they're hoping to hear from them. Anyone with information is asked to call Portland police. You can also text in tips anonymously. Another community is closing beaches to swimmers after a great white shark sighting. Maine Marine Patrol says beaches in Biddeford are now closed, from Fortune Rocks Beach to Biddeford Pool. Sharks have been spotted in Wells and Scarborough within the last week, and you're reminded to stay aware of your surroundings and follow instructions from lifeguards. Amid the rise in shark sightings in Maine, concerns are growing online about shark research that's occurring off the coast, including claims that researchers are chumming near popular beaches. CENTER Maine's Alex Haskell spoke with the lead researcher to find out what's actually happening, and also spoke with a surfer who's worried the research could be attracting the sharks.
It's concerning. I mean, it definitely does not give you a nice, warm, fuzzy feeling.
Jared Truhaft is an avid surfer. His love for being in the ocean is why he's concerned about claims online that researchers are chumming Maine waters to study sharks, and that it could be contributing to the recent uptick in shark activity.
I understand research, and I'm all for that. However, it should be done in a safe manner.
The lead researcher on the project is addressing these concerns.
We're not chumming the waters. That's something that came up last week, which is not accurate.
Dr. Diego Bernal is a biology professor at UMass Dartmouth. He says his team is fishing with bait, cast about 100 yards offshore. They're catching and tagging sharks to better understand their movement patterns.
We don't even know if they're more than usual, or we're just paying more attention. I mean, those fundamental questions are still unanswered.
Bernal says the team received a special state permit in early July to conduct the research in Old Orchard Beach in Scarborough. So far, they've fished 6 times and caught 2 sharks. Bernal says the sharks are already in the area and their methods are not drawing them in.
We have a very sort of defined time and place of the activities we can perform.
Bernal adds the permit only allows them to fish at night, limits how much bait can be in the water, and requires them to stop immediately if they see someone swimming.
The state of Maine really did a good job in setting some guidelines so that everything is done right.
Even though the team isn't chumming, Truhaft still questions whether fishing for sharks near the coast is a good idea.
It's still concerning.
Researchers say they hope to continue the study through next summer for a total of 2 years. In Scarborough, Alex Haskell, CENTER Maine.